To Western Australia now, where a row's developed this week over a power company's attempts to avoid responsibility for a bushfire that destroyed 38 homes in the wheat belt town of Toodyay. Laurie Biggs still lives in a caravan on his burnt-out property.
I lost everything, everything. I was left with a white shirt and a pair of black trousers. The oldest pair of shoes that I owned, socks and undies.
The state's energy regulator singled out a fallen power pole as the cause.
The logic of this is that electricity caused the fire. The pole had to fall to cause the fire. What we can't determine at this stage is what made the pole fall.
The pole believed to be at fault was 34 years old and had last been inspected in 2007.
It raises questions about the reliability of Western Power's wood pole inspection and maintenance system. And unfortunately, Western Power has a poor history of pole failures.
Western Power, which is under investigation for safety breaches, at this stage won't admit liability.
That's the moral obligation I'm caught between. The moral obligation to people who've been affected by this, if we caused it, that's still not determined, and the moral obligation I have to everybody else who pays their bills.
The Premier says the government will work with Western Power's insurer and private insurers to expedite payments.
What is important is that we try and get some resolution between the various insurers so that anyone who is uninsured, if they're entitled to some payment, will receive it, and that would come through Western Power.
I guess we have to keep fighting, because this is certainly not the end of this. And I believe, as I've said before, that everyone here should be fully compensated.
And finally,